So my mother needed a visual on corner to corner. This is my first video. I'm trying to use my phone, so if the quality's bad, I'm sorry. So you just start with your slip knot. And you're going to start at the corner of your project, whichever one you start, from the right to left or left to right. You're going to work on an angle, working your way up either direction as you follow the colors. So you're going to chain 6 though to start. So 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6. I like to count down from my hook, so I count 4 down from my hook. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that's that purple one there. You're going to double crochet into it. And you're going to double crochet into each chained to the end. 2 and 3. So you're left with 3 double crochets and this loop there. So we then want to, well, I plan on going up till 4 and then working my way back down. So we're at the first one there, so we have to chain 6 again to make another one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Like I said before, I do like to count down from my hook, so I'm going to count 4 again. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I wrap around, and then do my first double crochet, and then do the double crochet into the next 2 stitches. Okay. There's a full stitch there. Oh dear. Okay. Get that in there for you. Okay. So now you're left with 2, like 3 crochets and that loop. So what you're going to do is flip your work right up towards it. So you see this first loop, you're actually just going to slip stitch directly into that. So it's going to go through both. Perfect. And then you're going to chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. And then you're going to do 3 double crochets right into that same space. Sorry, the loop space, not into any of the actual stitches, but into the space, which I've been calling a loop, but it is called a space. 2 and 3. All right. So now you have that V, which is working your way up to that point. I might actually do 3 by 3. So again, to work your way up to that next level, you're just going to chain 6 at the beginning. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And my yarn has fallen off my table there. And then you just count down again, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and double crochet into that stitch there. And then you're going to crochet into the next 2 stitches following. Okay. All right, just so we have that there. I'm just more used to having this closer to my body, so it's a little bit strange to do this here. Okay, and then like we did before, you have this extra like little piece that's hanging there with the loop and the 3 stitches. So you're just gonna flip your work again. So then you're gonna have the loop that we had before on the 2 next places. So you're just gonna slip stitch straight into there and chain 3. I like to kind of fold my work down as I go and pull it up. It makes no difference how you prefer to do it. I just find if it's out of the way, it's a little bit easier. So then you have your chain 3 and then 3 double crochets right into that space again. 2, and working my way here is 3. Okay, and then like I said, I fold it down and I kind of put it back up. So there is my space for those 3 double crochets there on the top though, and I'm just going to slip stitch straight into that again. So 1, 2, 3, and then do my 3 double crochets right into that space. Now I said I was going to go to 4, but I'm actually just going to go to 3 here, okay? Because now you kind of understand. So you're just going to, if you wanted to continue this to do 4 or bigger, you just do your 6, count to 4, kind of flip it around, and you flip your work and go into each of those holes on your way back until you hit the end. But we're going to decrease now to do a 3 by 3 instead, to make this video a little bit shorter. So what I prefer to do, what I do is I will flip my work here and then just do a slip stitch in each of these top 3 stitches. So I work myself back right into this first one there, and this slip stitch, you literally just pull through each one. So you're gonna go into the stitch, 2, and then pull right through. So that's my second one, and then the very top one is your third. So then you're gonna slip stitch right into there, and now you have this like flat ledge going on across the top of that stitch. And then you're going to count 3, chain 3 like before, but then you notice that you're right back to those loops. So what you're gonna do is you've chained your 3, you're just going to double crochet those 3 double crochets right in to the top of that space, loop space. I'm sorry, I'm kind of putting those 2 words together. It is a space, like so. And then you just work your way across like you did before. So now you have another space. So you're going to pull, slip stitch through, and then work your chain 3 and your double crochets right into that same large space. 2 and 3. Okay. And then you're gonna work right up to the very top one like we did before. So you're gonna finish it off right into that space, slip stitch, chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. This, it would be considered decreasing at this point. So you're gonna make it smaller instead of bigger. So you're gonna chain your 3 and then 3 double crochets right into the top like we've done this whole time. With that, like I said, we are decreasing. So once you're finished that top bit, sorry, that's an error. Oh my gosh, we need to cut that. I made a boo-boo. Sorry that we're decreasing. I wanted to say while I was doing blankets, increase, you want to increase one side, decrease the other. That is my mistake. So you're actually going to slip stitch right into that. And then because you're at the top of the 3 that you wanted, you're actually just going to slip stitch into those 3 across the ledge there. So you're going to flip your work around. I pull tight, I flip around, and then work my way back into those same stitches. So I have, oh goodness here. It's gonna fight me. There you go. 1, 2, oh dear. 2, and the top one is the third one, 3. So right across the 3 in the front there. And then again, you're going to chain your 3. And put 3 double crochets into that space at the top. And then you're just gonna find the top stitch of the previous one there, because it is the end, you're on the border. You're just gonna slip stitch it and then tie it off, and now you have your 4 sides like so. The more even you are, the better it kind of turns out, but as a quick kind of guides to your stitches. So there you go. And I would normally go around now the border, because when it does finish, I find you have on the opposite ones, you'll have a couple that have the slip stitches and then the original ones that you've chained into. Hopefully that helped, and see what happens.